Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Wildermyth, episode 2, I think. Yeah. Episode dos. Dry. No. Zwei. Why does German have to be the one language in Europe which doesn't use a D for their letter 2? Anyway, number 2, letter 2. Oh, dearie me, I'm losing the plot already and we're only about 30 seconds in. Good stuff. Jolly, marvellous. Can you tell I woke up at 5 AM this morning? Anyway, welcome back, everybody. Let's continue our story. Right, jolly good, here we are. In chapter 1 still, with Thisty, Sloke, Lochler, and Cobbeline. A fascinating collection of names. Doing their thing. Why are you glowing exactly? Your portrait is glowing for some reason. Why is that? Don't know. Still got your frying pan though. I believe we were about to assault Shardnell Shrine here, weren't we? In Slake Wild. Yeah, and I was debating whether or not to patrol to remove the Gorgon influence or whether to just go straight for the assault. Since it's only strength 4, I reckon we could probably take him anyway. So I think we'll do that. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and do it straight away. The Sweeping Swallow. Is that Cobbeline up there? Yeah, it looks like she's coming back. Hey, it's just like Thisty said. Tanaflume is just over the hill there. Don't think it should be. It's like several tiles away. Time for a few pints and a hot meal. This is a waste of time. We still have a few hours of daylight. We should press on. Aw. We've been traveling a lot lately. We could all use the break. Tomorrow we fight, but tonight we drink. Come on, I'm buying the first round. Woohoo! You'll go on ahead without me. I don't feel like pubbing it tonight. She's in a bit of a mood. You know what? I'll catch up to you later. Hey, how about you help me with that leg sweep move? Or what's wrong with you? Or maybe I should give her some space. Let's go with this one. How about you help me with that leg sweep move? You mean the Sweeping Swallow? Oh, it's not just called the drop-down spinny leg sweep thing. I spent a fair amount of time perfecting it. The least you could do is get the name right. Weeping Willow, I got it. You don't have to stay just to keep me company. Hey, now nailing this move could save my life one day. That it could, and practicing can't hurt, especially given how bad you were the last time you tried. Oh, interesting. It's going to jump us straight into a combat thing. Combat modifiers. Oh, right. I guess we're just doing the assault now. That was the extent of the little event. A small one, that one. So, Thisty and Sloke flanking attacks. This combat deal +1 damage. Oh, nice. Oh, the Bogmore. They've got a Bogmore now, haven't they? The giant tentacle toad of death. Oh, there's a fire spirit. We should go grab that. Fudorov, thank you very much for 53 months of subbage. Screw Twitch for the hoops you had to go through to do this, but hey, good money, Dave. How have you been? I've been all right. I woke up at stupid o'clock this morning through no fault of my own. So I'm a little bit out of sorts personally, but I've been worse. It's all right. Let's send you out in front, Thisty. There's the fire spirit. This fire spirit, if we catch up to these guys, we can use them to enchant our weapons. Could get like an enchanted fire frying pan or something. So I think we might go and chase after you. That we have now revealed all the enemies. Alright, let's try and distract those guys. While Fisty goes running off after the fire spirit. Unfortunately, can't really interfuse with anything useful right now. Cobbling might be able to shoot someone though. Let's see. Really? Oh man, they're even out of range for her. Okay. Silk Step then. And what's his name? Lochler. You can move up here. Interfuse with the rock. Go on. How far can we go? Throw with discus. Okay, not far enough, unfortunately, but that's okay. Just wait. They'll come to us, I'm sure. Yeah, there they go. They'll probably upgrade to a sword or something, to be honest, but let's find out. Caught you! Do I get to make a wish now? We can either take a legacy point or enchant tier 0 mace. Replace with tier 1 fire mace. There we go, let's do it. The Sure Break. Damage 5, range, blah blah blah. A well-made mace imbued with the chaotic flaring spirit of fire. Damages up to 3 nearby enemies. If it gets a crit, basically. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, replace the frying pan with it, absolutely. And we can even change the name of it if we like, but the Shore Break is fine. Right. Okay. Discus. Now, we can hit multiple people with this, potentially. Unless they dodge it, in which case it's completely useless! Alright, let's make a start on this Bogmore, shall we? Oh, nice. Can you just kill him in one shot? Yes, excellent. No more Bogmore. Away with you, vile toad creature. There's now corruption everywhere, which is less good, but never mind. Nourished by corruption. That's not on. Oh, I'm too far away, I can't get to it. Just do Guardian in case they try to move closer to her. Discus on you. Hopefully this will hit him and then... No, okay. Having no luck with that whatsoever today. Strike again. Try and strike you. Yeah, let's try and hit you. Maybe do more damage. No, never mind. Oh dear. Dice gods are being quite unkind to us at the moment. Let's try and kill the raccoon. At least. There we go. Now we're getting some results. Okay, Lochler's not looking so healthy right now, is he? Go on. Bash him with the fire mace. That's more like it. Discus on this guy? Or what's this here? Clay pot. Infernal rain or shark trap. Interfuse with that thing. So that lays traps of shards on the floor like shark fins, pinning and dealing 2 damage to any enemies who step on them. I've never encountered that before. I played an entire 5-chapter campaign of this game and I never encountered any clay pots. So I've never used that before. I'm going to try Infernal Rain though. Dodged! Again? We'd shredded his armor though, at least. That's good. There you go. Shuffled. Seven damage. Man alive. Right, let's put this guy out of his misery. There we go. To shreds, you say? Nice! Fisty's leveled up. Now a Bloodhorn Warrior. So what do we got? Backslam, Zealous Leap, Sentinel, or upgrade Shield Shear. Sentinel can be quite useful. Basically, it's the Guardian ability, but like it's with a larger range, so she can move and intercept stuff much further away. I've never used Zealous Leap. I could re-roll for 2 legacy points, but we've only got 5 of them, so I guess I'll upgrade Sentinel? Yeah. An Igneous Scarf, bonus damage 0.7. Let's give this to... Cobleen, actually. Because she already has quite a nice damage output with that bow. Let's make it even better. Their enemies improve their strategies after every fight. Raccoons now have extra health. How unfortunate. Okay, nice. And let's salvage the place, I suppose. Investigate thoroughly. Catalog everything. We're taking our sweet time here, but it might be worth it in the long run. I'm watching this incursion timer go up in the moment. The Calamity one I don't really care about. Calamity cards are like, whatever. I can cancel them if I have to. But, I like getting the extra items. See, like, a whole new extra suit of armor. That ain't bad. Dusty Drab. Mystic armor for Sloke. Yeah. That's a really, really good upgrade, actually. Hell yeah. There you go. Oh, and a Crow Feather Necklace. Plus 0.8 warding. Who should we give this to? Give it to maybe Lochler? No, he's already got the Star Slate Necklace, which basically does the same thing. Give it to Sloke, I guess? Sure. Lovely. Oh, by the way, something I meant to show you, actually. You can totally change... You can customize most of their info during the game as well, so you don't have to set it and forget it, basically. I could give him a totally different kind of beard if we wanted to, for example. Because you may want to customize the, change the way they look as they get older, for example. That's totally a thing you can do. And I think, like, depending on like the face type you pick, you get different options here as well. So that's kind of a thing too. It'll kind of look the same to me, to be honest with you, but hey. Can't remember which one he had now. Whatever, that's fine. Change the hairstyle as well, and I've got loads of them installed thanks to mods as well, so bloody tons of them. Loads of hairstyles. Even changed head shape. Although that'd be a bit of a weird one to try and explain halfway through a campaign, I suppose. Colours? Oh yeah, you can change colours of their armour as well, as their skin and hair colour. That's the thing. I tend to just leave it as whatever you get normally, but and you can enter an RGB code and what have you, and just pick literally anything, which is kind of nice. Lots of customization. Give him long hair. Grown his hair out in between streams. Oh, there you go. Look, he's got a braid now. Perfect. That one fits quite well actually, because it's basically the same hairstyle, just slightly different. Right, where were we? I think we've explored almost the entire map except for these 2 bits, which is unfortunate because they're on the other side of some mountains. Because our goal is still clear all hostile sites and then scout Good Duck Post. And I don't see Good Duck Post, I must admit. There's Silt Hills and Tryst Fields over there. So Good Duck Post must be in one of these. It must be a little, building like these. Which means we're going to have to go over there and build a mountain pass, I guess. Which is a little unfortunate. It's a daunting challenge, but one I think we can meet with our combined intellects. Carve a pass. A pass allows heroes to cross mountain ranges. Passes take time to carve. Let's get started. Yep, everybody. This is going to be a long opening chapter, this is. We've been at this 3 years already, according to the top thing. Calamities. Your enemies advance their plans over time. For a legacy point, I will cancel that Gorgon one. Scattered Self. Opportunity. This undertakes a weird, angling, and spontaneous journey. So these little opportunities you can do if you want to are usually a good idea to do, so let's do it. It's one of those modest, hopeful nights. Nothing's gone wrong in a week. That our mindscapes have their own geography. Ranges of thought, forests of figment, lakes of longing, and mires of prejudice. To quest among these inner climes is just as daring adventure as the traditional hero's journey. Oh yeah, I forgot Thisty's like a book nerd secretly. When she's not bashing people over the head with a mace or a frying pan. They told me to come get you. Storytelling game they're doing. Thirsty? A doctor's text. Dr. Light, her name is. Impressively turbid ideas. Someone tossed it in the water, which forced... I had to retrieve it. Which is natural for a dog, I suppose. Oof. And there were other things on the stream bed, glinting, sleeping articles lost or thrown away. Oh, right. Cobbly. Can I go? There's 2 moons, basically. If you see more moons than that, you're being childish. But if you see fewer, you may need this more than I do. Candle quiet follows. It's the meager, wordless sound that wavers between a going-somewhere woman and her easy-goaded rival. So, either we could basically just say sod this and leave, or I'll regret this. I know I'll regret this. And so they set out on a journey. It isn't even clear where. We can take 3 people on this. So, sure, we'll leave Sloke building the pass by himself. And these 3 will go off. Although, actually, you know what? I'll just bring these 2, because it fits more for the story event. Although, hopefully it doesn't mean I'll get them horribly killed in a combat encounter. We'll find out! Oh goody, Incursion. Gorgons in great number move to attack your lands, driving peaceful folks before them, levelling homes and hallowed places. Your enemies will travel from tile to tile, attacking and destroying sites until they are defeated by heroes in combat, or repelled by defences you've built. Their numbers will wear down. Once incursion size reaches 0, the enemy will dissipate and the incursion will be over. So they're actually travelling right now to Rustflume Observatory, where our dudes are currently, so maybe we should get you guys to prepare defence instead of building the pass. Go for tier 3 defences. And get both of you to do it. Meanwhile, the journey often seems directionless to Cobbeline. Long cuts chosen over short, expeditions through the brambles and along barren tracts. They may take hungry trails, starved for forage, as much as for purpose. The Thirsty seems to wake each morning with confidence where her eyes should go, what horizon her feet should aim towards, and finally, I think we're here. You don't even know where we are, do you? It's inside of me. What? I guess you mean it's... These are my insides, Cobbeline, my actual bones and organs. No, the branches, the sky and the ground, this is a metaphor. Here, follow me. I get that it's a pretty unfirming idea, and I wish it was more like a library. I mean, I'd envision it that way. A library. You'd see my heart like a great dictionary of feelings, beating its leather covers together in the shade of my sternum, and otherwise shelves and shelves into all the distances of thought, and we'd row around the shelves on canals, my veins, my blood. Instead of that, though, it's here, an earthy, damp scramble of rocks, wood, and wax flies. Intrinsically, I imagine our bodies and the earth are reflections of each other, Cobleen. And yet, none of that is supported by anything we've seen. How odd. Well then, behold, a pig has come. It makes itself known to them, shuffling its hindquarters, it purses its ears. Amazing. Is it? Ghoul ghoul. Pig of my insides, tell me why I felt so sick since the summer. What's made me shy to tickle money? What blearies my old puzzler? My brain, I'm saying. Ah, so you're sick. This all makes a lot more sense now. Listen tight. Okay. You crave enlightenment, but loveless knowing makes a mind unpliant. Oh, and while I've got you, if you want to make lots of money, invest diversely. Never make transactions in a panic. For your eyes, make sure you have plenty of light to read by. And finally, kill the parasite beings that are digging around in your body matter. That's actually most of the problem. Thisty, what? Right, I wondered if it was the paraquades. Thisty, why could the pig... What's the whatever? Sight problem? Those bacteria dragons, see, gnawing my spleen. Oh. Remember that it's my insides, Cobleen. Be careful of where you pepper arrows. I guess? Disperse the bacteria things like doctors, or, and tell me if this is crazy, but what if we just try talking to the disease? Sure. I understand you, ill-reeking dragon. Speak to me. Krum. Being parasite seems nice, but what about when I die? Aren't you worried about that? You'll be bringing the roof down on your heads. Explain us the reason? You display us compassion? Everything talks. It's the power of having, well, not friends necessarily. I've learned it's possible to live and work alongside people we dislike, people that are like diseases unto themselves, well, and unto everyone else. But a disease isn't people, we're something else. And sometimes that's better. Hey, what I'm saying is it's worth finding ways to coexist, even when your own nature tells you it's impossible. I guess she's right. Or nearly. I'm honestly somewhat excited to get your perspective on all my funky anatomy parts, so, if we'll trust, we must have you safe make us from that one, your body's guardian. Behind them, the pig's snuffling turns thunderous and fever-hot. Ah, is it bad? Your body wants them out! Thisty, what's going on? I guess we fight? Body Guardian. I'm afraid this is just what your immune system looks like. Okay. Just gonna batter our own immune system. This doesn't seem like a great idea. Oh dear, and it keeps dodging us as well to boot. Yeah, that's not good at all. Okay. Oh, come on! There we go, finally. I was worried there for a minute. Cobleen's grown stronger. She's now a Bloodhorn Hunter. So, Jump Jaw. Active twice per combat as a swift action. She can throw a trap. It will deal 2 damage and pin the first time he walks near. That can be useful, actually, that one. Aid. Once per combat, Cobleen grants an adjacent target 3 temporary health and removes negative status effects. That's very good, actually. So is that, but yeah, I'm going to go for Aid. Oh, new armor as well. Greybark, made by sewing metal Sewing metal links and plates into wool and covering it over with a hardened leather, traditionally grey. This is the standard suit of mail for most stationary marksmen. Very nice. Slight speed debuff and a slight dodge debuff, but like over twice the armor. So yes, definitely. And a Stormflint necklace, plus 0.7 potency. Damage added to an interfusion attacks. Okay, well, you know what? I think we'll replace Sloke's Crowfeather necklace with that. It's several weeks before they're home again. You can smell that half across town. Simmer the onions and garlic till they look like glass and maggots. Heap it up and give it a good sniff. Ah, how nice. Now throw it away because it's time for the rice. Hey, you're raising a stink. Actually, it smells good. What book you got now? Cookbook? Oh, it's the same one as before. The back 2/3. It just becomes Dr. Light's culinary vulneraries. Vulneraries. She was also an ambitious and wonderful chef, it seems. To tell you the truth, I've been famished since we got back. Because of the parasite, right? That's still what you think it was. Yeah, eating for 2 now. Or, I don't know, 100,000 it tells me. Anyway, I do feel a lot better than I'd felt. Eek. My fingers feel eager again for counting, and yeah, my mind's got a new voice inside, and it's valuable and full of insight. Well, stop. Instead, tell me what you're making. Crawdads, ultimately. The recipe is very circuitous. Oh, crawdads? Yeah, delicious crawdads. I happen to love crawdads. Hey, and quest complete, plus 10 retirement age, which is quite important. Probably not actually in a 3-chapter campaign, but it would be in a 5-chapter campaign. Basically, it means that she'll stick around for an additional 10 years before retiring and leaving the game, basically, which is nice. We inside, yeah. I think what we just had there was sort of a bit like that episode of Futurama with the worms inside of Fry's colon or whatever. Something akin to that is what we just went through. Did you get any passive buffs from accepting the parasites? I don't know. I'll have a look at a stat card in a minute. Actually, we'll have a look at the character sheet. Might be something on there. So now we can choose Windwalk. Once per combat as a swift action, Thisty can call on wind spirits to guide her to a distant tile. Could be useful. Raider. So you start a fire on an empty tile. Meh. Endurance. Thisty has +2 armor and +1 warding. That looks very good. We could upgrade Sentinel. I think I'm going to upgrade Endurance. You can't really go wrong with extra armor and warding. It's really good, so yeah, we'll have that. Let's have a look. Anything? Oh, there's a note about it here. She journeyed into the depths of her own body and encountered there a parasitic being, but being Thisty, she decided that a parasite might make a close and precious friend. Turns out it does! For the rest of her life, she would talk to her body, and others swore that sometimes they heard her body answer. So I guess that is the effect. She gets +10. It's the +10 years for retirement age. She's actually going to live longer as a result. I'm getting the stream buffering on my dashboard at the moment a bit, but I think that's just my crappy download speed being a pain in the bum because I'm not actually dropping any frames in OBS. Hopefully it's fine for you guys. She's a Tok'ra now. I guess. Right, so in the meantime, while this weird Parasite adventure was happening, over here you guys are building tier 3 defenses for Rustflume Observatory, and the Raging Gorgons are on the march. Strength 6 as well. Ugh. Right, you guys need to get back over here. ASAP. Hopefully you can arrive before they do. hopefully your health will come back as well. I'd like to get those defenses set up before they arrive. There we go, nice. Tier 3's defense is built. Now I just gotta wait for them to come along, and then we'll have like a wave defense type mission. So in the meantime, you guys can carry on building the pass. And we'll wait for these guys to turn up. Your enemies advance their plans over time. Anything we want to get rid of here? Ooh, might be actually. Row 2. Cancel. Extra armor for rows as well, yeah. I think I'll cancel both of those for a couple of legacy points. Don't need the Gorgons getting any stronger. Thank you very much. Pillaging Gorgons have arrived at Rustflume Observatory, and now we fight! So, with everybody, and I think we might get a few extra random villagers as well to help us with this. The Gorgons have come. Bleak bellows rise from all around, of beasts full of bloodlust and indigo bile. How should the defenders respond? Can we count on you? Charge into battle, take the fight to them, use our knowledge of the land, harry their approach, or stay hidden until the last moment, fight with cunning. The chance of us getting a positive result from this is technically highest with Cobbeline here, so let's try that. Concealed amid their surroundings, they elude the frustrated eyes of their enemy. Choosing the moment to strike is up to them. Wait for it. And I believe this means we'll start the battle. I've done this before. Yeah, we begin with everybody in Grey Plains, so everybody starts the battle invisible. And we get cunning as well. Flanking attacks as combat will deal +1 damage. I should really remember that when it comes up. So Rager, a Bogmore, a Roe, an upgraded Raccoon, another upgraded Raccoon, and a Roe. That's what we're dealing with. Oh, there's the Bogmore. Right, slope me, old mate. Ah, we have volley of arrows as well. That's from our defense building. Local archers are supporting you for this fight. Tell them where to focus their fire. Archers can fire once every other turn. And they can do quite a bit of damage, actually. And it's in an area, too. So I don't think I'm going to use it on the Bogmore right now. Let's interfuse with this brazier. Yeah, good idea, actually. Let's try and set him on fire. Oh, there's a row. No, I didn't want to... Oh, that was stupid. Never mind. Ah, that's his turn wasted. Couple of random villagers over here. The enemy have got spawning points around the place, so we don't want to gather all in one location if we can help it. I think I might just hit wait for you. And you. And you. Lochler. You can move there, mate, and you can do Guardian, I think. Cobbeline. I don't really know what to do with you right now. Let's just move you down there, I guess. Can provide aid to someone, but maybe not yet. Ah, there's a raccoon. And Thisty, you go down here. And Sentinel. There you go. You're dead. Noxious tongue. Dodged. Ha! Suck it. Shredded 2 of my armor, did you? It's not a cricket. Let's do slam. Oh, should we do... No, you don't have any armor, so there's no point in doing shield shear. Slam, though. Oh, come on. For heaven's sake. Let's try and set him on fire. Oh, that did the job. Very nice. Right, Leaf, you're one of the villagers, aren't you? So if you just go behind this barricade for now. Along with your friend there. Cobbeline. Volley of arrows on these two. Rain death! Oh, beautiful. Nice. And can you still attack? If I move you here? Yeah, you can. Ah, there's only 57% chance to hit. Fair enough. You can wait. You brave villager. Strike! Oh, bloody hell, you actually did a decent job there. Lochler, you can hopefully finish off this Bogmore. Nice, there we go. Shovel. For great justice. Alright, kill this raccoon. Slay him! There we go. Sloke, you gonna be able to help out here at all? Probably not. Not really. Well, actually, no, you might be able to help deal with this thing. Fire leash? No. Interfuse with the barricade. Splinter blast. Oh, don't do that. You move back a bit first. No, I did. Misclicks for days. I suppose I can undo, can I? Oh, I can undo. There we go. Nice. Control Z for the win. I didn't know you could do that. Right. Oh, blocked. Shame. You, though. Nice. There we go. Armor ignored and flanking damage and whatnot. Disty is level 3 already. She's well ahead of everyone else. Lochler has grown stronger. Let's see. Broad swipes. Melee attacks deal 2 damage to all of the foes within range. Heroism. Once per combat, gains an action point. Attack actions only cost 1 action point this turn. That actually can be quite useful, heroism, sometimes. Backslam and upgrade battle dance. After hitting with a non-swift melee attack, if Lochler has actions left, he can move up to half his speed as a free action. I'm going to go with heroism? Yeah. In a tight spot, heroism could be amazingly useful. Yeah, that wasn't too tough, actually. It wasn't too tough. I've played in my previous campaign. I played some incursion defenses where, like, wow, like it was a real horde of enemies they threw at you. But we did okay there. The chapter 1 is to be technically this is like the tutorial campaign, so no wonder it's going a bit easy on us. Oh right, yeah, no, you guys need to carry on building the mountain pass. Passageway open, there we go, beautiful. Scout away, guys. Dilly Tower. Strength 4. Do it. Not even going to bother patrolling. Milking this first chapter for all it's worth at the minute, actually. Almost everybody's got some armor upgrades, which certainly didn't happen to me last time. Anyway, okay, I've got one. Favourite fruit. The fruits of one's labours are the sweetest. Cute. Okay, my turn. Favourite thing to fight? It's like asking my favourite rash. Least favourite, then? Might have to be the deepest. Is that because they're over the next hill? It's the idea that there used to be people. Makes you wonder what horrid thing you could become if your soul got twisted the wrong way when you were young. And here I am, making a career out of them. I'm not that old, right? Sometimes I wonder if it's not too late to start over somewhere. I wouldn't, though, realistically. You bumblebees need me too badly. Well, we appreciate that. What about you? What keeps you here? Nothing less than the dreams of all yet to come? Honestly, I'm just following a breeze, or you mean other than you? Let's go with that one. So many things, really. Those spellbinding gazes, that dazzling smile, the way you whisper my name before a fight. Shush, Lockler's gonna hear. Plus, what kind of woman would I be if I left you to get picked up by some tarty deepest? That mushroomy musk is irresistible. Cobbly and Slope gain temporary damage and potency. +1 bonus damage and +1 potency. Nice. But we're actually fighting deep. Now, I haven't ever fought deepists in this game because they didn't feature in the randomly generated campaign I did before I started streaming this. So I have no freaking idea what to expect from this. So 2 Hornchilds and a Woken Slinger and the Woken. 24. Sorry, they've had some upgrades while we've been doing this. That's like a Slinger. Calls for another Deepest to join the battle. Hornchild, talking in cracks and crumbles, viciously throwing itself at whatever it sees. Interesting. Okay. I'll send in Thisty first, since she's an absolutely incredible tank, and even in just chapter 1, she's already got like 5 armor and 3 warding. That's pretty crazy. She goes here. Can she damage both of them with her slam? Although actually she can use shield shear and all. There we go. Dodged. Boo. Boo, I say. Constrict. Strangle it with a curtain. There we go. Send Lockler in there, but he can't really do anything once he gets there, unfortunately. So just send him up there and he can do Guardian, I guess? So you can Cobble and get a bead on this guy if I move like here. Dodged. Boo! Nice, that actually worked, I'm surprised. Awesome. Alright, let's move up to the door, I guess. Stack up, everybody. And you can withdraw from that. There we go. Wait. Well, I suppose I probably could have put Cobbling into sneaky mode or whatever. Never mind. Open door. It's the Slinger. Get him! And the Woken as well. And the Hornchild. More Horn children. Alright, well that's you dealt with, isn't it? Bloody hell. Let's move you here. Guardian. And then move you here. And then just shoot them. And of course they dodged. Of course. Interfuse with the coat rack? Sure. Got some options with that, you know. Constrict. Yeah, why not? Might as well hobble the bugger. Yeah, he can't get us now. We probably would have attacked one of us if I hadn't hobbled him. I made a tactical, guys. I did a tactics. Smack. Oh, come on. Ooh, the Town Masher. Is it okay? Is that the Town Masher or the Town Masher? The Town Masher or the Town Masher? You be the judge, I suppose. A well-made mace, apparently. I suppose we'll give this to Lockler, right? To replace his shovel. Which gives him less range, actually, admittedly. Let's just salvage it for an ingot, but... It's a good use of the emoji there. Spaghetti, well done. If it was towns, wouldn't it be the Towns Masher? I don't know. Because you have, you know, the village bicycle. For example. Dual wield maces. Can you do that? Do you know what? I wasn't sure if you could, but oh no, you can't dual wield. So it just becomes a secondary weapon. Nah. Shame. That would have been quite cool actually to have 50 dual wielding maces, but no. Should really get her a shield actually. I'm tempted to just salvage it if I'm honest. Because I'd like to get Lochler a spear to replace his shovel. Because I like having the extra range. Yeah, I think we're gonna salvage it. Pauldrons of Courage! +5 block. Plates etched with botanical imagery. Right, I think we'll give those to Lochler. You get the pauldrons. Calamities. Your enemies improve their strategies after every fight. The deepest now have the Chosen. Alright, I guess we'll search Dilly Tower. Hello, Queen. How's it going? It's going quite well. I'm really ransacking Chapter 1 of this campaign for all it's worth at the moment. I'm squeezing the ever-loving juice out of it. Because I kind of blitzed through Chapter 1 of my previous campaign I did. And I didn't really get my money's worth out of it, so to speak. I even didn't bother to do the extra recruit in my first chapter, so I'm determined to do it properly this time. Hides, 1 hide, 1 ingot, and 1 spell thread. Nice. Stormflint Scarf. We're drowning in scarfs at the moment, aren't we? Plus 0.7 potency. Right, that's your Sloke. Kind of digging his outfit, actually, at the moment. The only thing he's missing is trousers. The lack of trousers irritates me, but aside from that... Quite like his combo of scarf and necklace thingy and whatnot. Alright, let's move on to this place, which is where the final battle shall take place. Silt Hills has been revealed. Good Duck Post, there it is. Strength 4, yeah, we can take that, no problem. Yonder Town. None of us knew what had changed the beasts who roamed our wilds. We knew something lived inside them. Blue burning hate that frenzied them, then left them still. A stone sentence, worse and more deadly than any venom. Today we would finally find out where it came from, and why it wouldn't stop. Well, Good Duck Post looks mostly intact. But we should still stay ready. Cobleen, anything? I don't know, but believe me, I'm not falling asleep back here. Personally, I'm done expecting things to go smoothly. I know, be safe. Their approach to the town of Good Duck Post is completely silent. And one moment, folks, my cat has arrived at the door and he's dutifully tried to scratch it down with his paws to come in, so hold on 1 second. Right, we're back. We have a Colin. I'm going to say hello. No, you are a Colin of very few words at the moment. He is purring, though. Need a Colin emoji. We do, don't we, really? Let's go through my pictures of him and see if I can find a Colin face that I can turn into an emoji. What you doing, pussycat? Marching up and down the desk. Hello, hello. In a settle. Oh, you just turned my lamp off with your tail. Thanks for that. Thank you. Yeah, there we go. Some bloody designer out there was like, "Oh, I'm going to make this very stylish lamp with a touch screen." Sorry, guys, I just had to adjust the mic there. I probably made a horrible noise. I have to make this fancy lamp with. She doesn't have buttons to switch it on. It just has a thing that you touch, like a touchpad. And whoever designed this fucking lamp does not have a cat. I can tell you that much. Because you like to walk around and accidentally turn the lamp off, don't you, Colin? Yes, you do. You'd find the derpiest picture of his face. It's difficult to get derpy pictures of him, though. Because when he's at his derpiest, he's usually moving very fast. Aren't you? Right, where were we? Something, the town is completely silent. Good duck post. Explore the town. Very well. Seems to be some frozen people up there. Aren't Sloke and Lochler rivals? I think that was the thing that happened at some point. There was really no explanation for it. It just sort of happened at random. That sometimes does occur. It's weird. Like Sloke and Cobbeline had that romance event where it was actually an event where one of the outcomes you could choose was they, fell in love, right? But sometimes it just, at random, out of the blue, it just drops so-and-so and so-and-so fell in love with no further explanation. A bit like how these two just randomly became rivals for no explanation, or for no explained reason. Still market. They're all stuck, aren't they? Steady, Cobbeline, it's not going to be us. There's tracks. They go to that barn door. Wait, shh, you hear that? Whatever did this could still be inside. Carol! Folkards, a roe, bogmore, an seriously upgraded raccoon, and a rager. Right, the barn is over here, right? Okay. Let's advance in this direction. And advance again, honestly. Thirsty is our tank of choice, so she can probably just march up there and take whatever they throw at her. Lochler, I wish you weren't so apocalyptically slow. Oh, goody, they're everywhere. They're not just in front of us. Alright. Come on! Bench? Yeah, I'll give it to Discus. I'd like that. There we go, that's a good start. Thwack with shovel. Lovely. And you... You can move here. And then Silk Step. There we go. Hello, Bogmore. Right. Let's have Cobbling shoot the bugger. Nice, good start. You can discus it? No, you can't. Okay, unfortunate. Maybe interfuse with the chimes? Splinter Blast. Actually, no, wait, and we can do a Splinter Salvo, I think. So you can just wait. You, Lockler, and the Guardian. Another raccoon! And something else coming through that door and all. Shovel! Oh, nice. See if you can hit the raccoon. Oh, no, you can't, unfortunately. Right, Silk Step again. Fisty. Oh, wait, no, it's the raccoon's over here. It's something else that's coming through that door. You can go over there and do Sentinel. You can withdraw from that. And interfuse with the wagon. Nice, took cover. Shark Trap, Splinter Blast. Oh, I can't get that bugger, can I? I can put a Shark Trap in there, I suppose. Finish him, there we go. Is that a dark elf with the what? No. What are you talking about? Oh, they were just, yeah, no, they're just grayed out. How about you stand by the door there? Sentinel. Haha! There we go. Right, keep making our way towards the barn, I guess. Lockler, why are you so amazingly slow, dude? Alright, yep. Move you up here and all. Oh my god, he's still not going to be able to make it all the way here. Okay. Open the door. Gorgon! Shimmering fluidly, its silent, slithering approach fascinates the mind as it haunts the heart. And a row. Alright. Sentinel, I guess? Slook. Oh gosh, yeah, you need to withdraw from these. They're no use to you at all. Withdraw, sorry, interfuse with the barrel. Lockler, you can go up there and stand next to Thisty. And we'll move you over here. Ready for next turn. Nice. Shield Cheer. No armor for user. And slam. Nice! Finish you off with a shovel. No, blocked. Damn. Can we shackle it? There we go. Oof, that was a lot of damage. Yikes. Finish it! There we go. Thirsty for the win. And Sloke finally leveled up as well, nice. Knee pads of divinity! Knee pads burnished and etched with designs of the land. Plus 0.8 warding. Knee pads of divinity! Let's give him to Lockler. They match his pauldrons. Sloke is now a Bloodhorn Mystic. Okay. Riposte, Ignite, Tinker, and Upgrade Elementalist. Ignite. Interesting. Tinker. Riposte. I'm tempted to re-roll this, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay, Open Mind. Can interfuse with 2 additional targets. Myth Weaver. Advanced Interfusions, Statues and Ruins passive, +1 potency per interfused statue or ruins. Garb passive, 50% chance while Mystic reflects damage while interfused. Books, active Lore Dump, which is an attack where you throw books at the enemy, I think. Textiles, upgrade greater. Upgrade Elementalist. Splinter Blast / Splinter Salvo, +1 damage and apply 1 hobble. Infernal range changed from single target to area of effect. I'm going to go with Myth Weaver, I think. I don't fully understand it, but I think it is a good option. Fear the ancient hero queen who reigns in salt-cold deeps. In coils of azure silence in her spiral she sleeps. Cobblin, please. Gets your heart pumping, doesn't it? The hulking carcass steams from its many wounds. Hideous convulsions course along its appendages to the extremities of its body. Then... Tentacle! Swipe! No, Sloke! The thing's tremendous tail flicks across the barn. It plucks up Sloke like it's a straw doll, his weapons falling uselessly from his hands as it pulls him in. His weapons, by which we mean his wooden spoon. Sloke, don't panic! A voice leaks from Sloke's mouth. It's a wrong voice, heard a whisper. Okay, I'm going to start this again without just making the words up. A voice leaks from Sloke's mouth. It's a wrong voice, weird and discordant, like someone fretting and plucking a fiddle, who's never picked one up. Still yourselves, bone stacks. This one speaks my words. I can make it die. Hello, cat. Hello, Colin. What do you want? You could probably hear him jingling. You want chin rubs? This is a stream, Colin. I am working right now, technically. You don't care, though, do you? This is a dramatic moment, okay? One of the party's been grabbed by the tentacle monster. We don't know what's going to happen. But you want chin rubs anyway, don't you? Fine. Here, have some chin rubs. She makes a nice change of pace, him being a bit cuddly right now, because the last couple of days he's been a little bandit. Excuse me. Last couple of days you've been running around demanding to play with things, haven't you? You haven't wanted any fuss, any cuddles, anything like that, have you? You've just been wanting to destroy things. I think it's because the weather's been a bit wet and rainy, so he spends more time inside getting annoyed. Isn't that right? Yes. Little beast. Anyway. Can I go back to my game now? Is that allowed? Is that permitted? He's just sort of blinked at me. I think that means yes. Right. Next. Angry faces. You are not alike to us, weak lungs and small minds, stacks of splintering bones, thin blood that will so readily betray you. Why flail for your lives, so noisy? Be wise now. Will you survive if you hurt him? You think I flail for life as you do? I am Gorgon. The Master Ulstrix has promised us silence. The voice dissolves into a sound like rain or distant waves. Wriggling grips tighten. A tentacle invades Sloke's ear. Ooh. Stop! Cobblin leaps forward, her bow drawn back, an arrow knocked. She looses. Stop, I said! The great arrow sinks into the arrow sinks into the great beast's neck. I'm sure it is a great arrow. That wasn't what it said. Sloke falls free of its tendrils. As Lochler and Thisty rush over to make certain of the Gorgon's demise, probably by hitting it many, many times with a mace and shovel, Cobblin braces the man she cares for in her arms, coaxing him back to awareness. You're not fading, are you? Hold on to me. A strange stony affliction spreads from Sloke's ear. Ugh. Sloke? This isn't over. I saw its mind. This stone was in its claws. Sloke takes the stone from Lochler's palm, turning it in front of his eyes, catching slender sunbeams that slice the barn wall. The strange polyhedral stone is slick with Gorgon's blood. Epicrest. Each face is graven with an intricate image. The word in the Gorgon's head was Epicrest. This town, good duck post, these petrified people, even this monster, what were they all worth in the end? The Epicrest glistens, sticky and blue. The Gorgons have a master, Ulstrix it's called. It's looking for something, some myth or secret. They think the riddle is in this stone. I think we have to find out what Ulstrix wants. And make sure he doesn't get it. Alright, minus 25 charisma, plus 35 loner for Sloke, and plus 10 retirement age for Cobblin. Chapter 1 complete. 11 years of peace follow. So we have 8 legacy points, 7 heartwoods, 6 hides, 10 ingots, 2 fabrics, 8 spell threads. Safe tiles 8, towns 1. No infested tiles remaining, no lurking threats remaining. Next. The victory has undermined the enemy's plans. They've been weakened, so they do lose a couple of cards. The raccoons lose an upgrade. And the deepest lose one as well. During the years of peace, the Gorgon's mark grew and crusted over to cover one side of Sloke's face. It would be a grim reminder of the encounter that day in the Good Duck Post barn. I can't get over the name of it. Good Duck Post. It's like a picture of a cheery duck painted on a wooden sign next to it. The Battle of Good Duck Post. Oh, a traumatic memory. Every time he sees a jolly-looking duck now, he just shivers at the recollection. Cobblin and Lochler enjoyed talking about the old days over a campfire. Cobblin would sometimes try to capture their reminiscence in verse, but had trouble coming up with rhymes for Thrixel. Lycan Lumberyard was run by Lonesome, an old friend of Cobblin's family. When the time came, Lonesome offered to supply the timber for the house that would bear Cobblin's name. As soon as the people of Slakewild brought the first offering to Shardnail Shrine, the rhythm of their lives clicked back into place. Whatever spirit dwelled there seemed as happy to see them as they were to see it. And now we can do gear upgrades. We're using the resources we've got. So, main thing is Lochler definitely needs some armor. And so does Thisty, really. We have some options. Brawl Guard. Haven't unlocked this, apparently. You don't have enough resources for this item, but you can trade 1 legacy point for each missing resource. No. Or you can get link mail. So it significantly reduces its speed even further. It's a bit less than ideal. Maybe I think I might just go with Brawl Guard, possibly. What about this do? Ingots and fabrics for that, and hides and fabrics for that. Just reduce your speed and your dodge. It reduces dodge quite significantly, actually. I think we'll go with Brawl Guard for her. And for Lochler. Apparently we don't have the resources for any of these, so I guess he's stuck with what he's got. Can we at least upgrade his shovel to something better? Oh, lots of choices, actually. Can't upgrade it to a better spear, though, sadly, but... On the other hand... Get him a nice sword. A great sword. What'd that cost us? 4 ingots and 1 hide. A great axe. Mountain Crash, 2-handed tier 2 leaf. I think some of these are available to me because I unlocked them in my previous campaign, you know. Because I had a character which had a leaf axe like this. In the last campaign I did. I think I'd quite like to give him a great sword. I haven't used one of those before. Doesn't cost us too much either, so let's do it. Item name. Ice Strike, World Dirge, Morning Brand, Terabyte. The Noon Sword. I kind of like that, actually. Sure. Let's see what else. I was going to give this to your shield if I could. Ah, here we go. This is where they're all kept. Shield. Got a few different cosmetic options, looks like. Spectral Lantern gives you +2 warding. Torch. Throwing Net. Hurl Axe. Poison. Throwing Knives. I think I want to go with a shield there. That looks a bit more... Yeah, that looks a bit more on brand. Take 1 less damage from non-flanking attacks. Sure, works for me. Sloke, do you want to upgrade your spoon to something? I think that would be a good idea. Older Scepter of Speaking. I'll give him a staff. I feel like I could give him a staff, but I'm actually thinking maybe the scepter might be a good idea because the spell damage is quite nice. Gives you a bit of extra warding as well. Yeah, let's go for it. 1 ingot, 5 heartwoods, 6 spell threads. Should we call it? The Thorn Wand of Wildermyth. The Heron Tree Ward, Blaster of the Shadow, Wingstrand. Funny Tanner's Whip. What? Spider Plaster. Scepter. Beam Doom. Come on, give us something good. Ensorcerer of the Crown. Thistle Sprig. Sure, fine. Whatever. That'll do. Has a nice ring to it, I guess. Anything else? I really would like to give him better armor. I guess I could... I could spend the legacy points on that. I do have 8. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Screw it. He's got a proper suit of armor now. Lochler volunteered his 3 days to deciphering the Epicryst. If this is true... It hasn't always gone smoothly, and progress has mostly dripped along. The meanings of the weird stone have remained inscrutable for years. But today, something in his research slides into place. There's history here. And now we can guess where their enemies might be. It explains why we've had a few years of relative peace. No, you're not getting it. Let me put it more simply. Imagine you're trying to raise an army. What's the first thing you do? Raise an army? Right, an army out of just normal folks. I suppose I'd offer some kind of reward? Coin or food or land? A symbol. You'd want a symbol to rally support, wouldn't you? Especially if your people are ancients and set in their ways. So you were saying our Ulstrix, our master of Gorgons, needs this thing. What is it, some kind of divine spear? As a symbol to help convince the other Gorgons to follow it? Yes, that's what I believe. And why does it need to do that? Why does it need the spear? Or why does it need the support of others like it? What is Ulstrix? All interesting questions. What I know is what I learned from the stone and our meager archive. I was able to find other records of epicrysts, rubbings. That was my first clue. An epicryst is like an ancient storytelling device, a way for telling a time-honored myth, but maybe in a different order or fashion. That's what I think. But anyway, sorry, I'm getting swept up. I checked the story elements here against some of our older legends. You know, that tall tale, kind of a poem or a song in some places, Queen of the Seas? I know it well, actually. Our stone tells almost the same story, almost, and according to our version, the spear was laid to rest in a named cavern. It's on one of our maps. So that gives us an advantage, right? We know where it is. But they've got a pretty big head start, so... I don't know if it has anything to do with this, but Gorgon sightings are picking up again. Now it seems like a good time for us to get started. We've all changed. Remember? All the havoc those things caused and we couldn't stop them. But we're ready this time, aren't we? It's time we pay back our debts. The shadows deepen. All monster groups will draw an extra monster card every battle. And we begin Chapter 2, ladies and gentlemen. You'd say it's worth it for some better armor. The legacy points, you mean? Yeah. I think it probably was. When I did my last campaign, I was extremely frugal with my legacy points, and I ended up sitting on a pile of like 30 of them by the end, and I just never used them for anything useful in the end. So I think this time I'll try and spend them a bit more often. Because I kept thinking they'll be super useful for something, and then I ended up not spending them on the things they're actually useful for. So... look, a lot more of the map revealed now. That's good. So lots to explore in this chapter, all of this. Well, probably not the Great Sea, admittedly, but all this stuff as well. And there's a recruit opportunity over there. I think we'll be doing that first. Yes, indeed. And that's the Investigate Shadow World Altar. I think the Gorgons are searching for this place. 350 days left. Clear Gorgon sites to get more time. Okay then, well... let's go here first. Off we go, guys. Bidding the ghost goodbye. Coblin is acting strange. Oh, we should know, actually. Let's take a look at the characters. They're all older now. Thirsty is 41. Sloke is 34. Coblin's 35. Lochler is 40. They're all getting on a bit now, as you can see. Can't customize this guy. I'll kind of give him some... all the facial hair options are rubbish for you, my dude. Kind of wanted to give him a gigantic moustache or something. Like an Asterix kind of moustache. That's what I was thinking. Doesn't seem to be an option though, sadly. Unless maybe I change his face type. Oh, there we go. Now we're cooking. I think we'll go with that. Looks quite dashing. Excellent. Marvellous. I wonder... Can we do the same with you? If we go face... Is there another option that looks the same but allows you to have a moustache? So it seems to be how it works. That's the one you've currently got. That's the one you currently have. Then again, maybe I'm just picking the wrong... No moustache allowed for you. Whatever. Actually, that looks kind of fine. That'll do. Nice. Lockler, aka Magnum PI. Oh dear. Could we change his hair actually as well? I wonder if there's something with a slightly more receding hairline. Distinct lack of middle-aged balding haircuts here. I am disappointed. You'd think with all the hair mods I downloaded, there'd be something in here, but no. What's that? Just completely bald. Not a terrible look for him, actually, that. Give him a mohawk. I kind of like mohawk Lockler. Actually. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. The true curse of the Gorgons. No moustache, yes. His transformation has just removed his ability to grow facial hair on his upper lip. Tragic, really. Alright. Why do you have... Oh, right, yes. Opportunity. Thing happen. Bidding the ghost goodbye. Goblin? Third night in a row now. Goblin! Why does it feel like I'm standing under the stars with a stranger tonight? Sloke. Where is it, love? Help me. What? Tell me what to do. Nothing. Are we not in deep love? Doing nothing is best. Sloke heard the dark hum beneath Coblin's voice, and things slid into place. The signs had been there for weeks once he thought on it. Increasingly, Coblin's habitual talk of the seasons and skies had been replaced with untimely spans of silence. Sharp, heart-chewing silence. There was little doubt left in his mind. Shall we go? Yes, I suppose we shall. I think it's time we went on a little hunting trip. Okay. Alright then, well, let's send you two off on this, and the other two can go do the recruitment thing. Listy and Lockler. Webs and darknesses fanned from every recess like cards, waiting to turn and reveal lurid mysteries. Their steps softly echo, the lantern handle creaks. Not much farther now, Coblin! Why do I feel this urgency to escape, to evacuate the bones before it's too late? This is my body, mine. I claimed it. If you're still in there, I do love you. I, Coblin Camwhisker, I forgot that was a surname, also love you. Please don't say that, not right now. At the foot of the long, sloping passage is a circular room. One prominent memorial stands at the centre, a sword thrust into it. Sloke steps up to the jutting hilt. What is the... Realization dawns in the dark of those stolen eyes. Oh. Yes, below me are the bones of Log still. Log the ghost hunter. Here in his great ghost quelling blade. Here is his great ghost quelling blade. My dear, you'll live, but the spirit will die. I've heard tales. All I've heard tells me so. Shing. Die, 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 die. Or Sloke, this is Goblin, the real Goblin. I'll die too. You don't want that, do you? Ooh. Don't know which one to choose. What do you think, chat? What do you reckon, folks? Oh, Hawkler. Die, says Putterov. 2, says Beelzebuddy. Dun dun dun, says Spaghetti. Unhelpfully. Doc Fat says Saver. Option 2 says Windlance. Die, die, die. Let's make it spicy. Vote 1. Alright, hold on. We're going to have to do a poll, aren't we? The response has not been unanimous. New poll. Choose. Die, 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 die. Or option 2. There we go. Knowing that you have to open a totally separate page to view the results. Actually, no, I don't. I can just get it up in the chat. That's fine. Option 5. Get cheeseburgers. Alf chose die. Well, die, 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 die seems to be winning by quite a large margin, actually. 71% of the vote, in fact. Oh, it's creeping away now. Only 65% now. What do you think, Colin? He doesn't think anything. He just wants to sleep. Plucking bits of plant off him. Every time he comes back in, he seems to be wearing half of the garden. You're a ridiculous cat. So you have chosen death. He's a cat. Cats always choose murder. Yeah, well, he definitely does. Don't you? You're a little murderer, aren't you? You're an adorable little murderer. Serial killer, really, actually. You like to kill things and play with their corpses. Cats like the smell of hamburgers. That sounds unfortunate. Colin doesn't care at all for human food. He just doesn't give a crap about it. The only time he's ever shown an interest is when we got a couple of pheasants once, and while they were still uncooked, he was quite interested. But aside from then, he's never shown any interest in human food. He likes his Felix pouches, but that's kind of the limit, really. And I'm glad, to be honest with you, because having a cat that is into human food is a pain in the arse. Yep, looks like die, 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 die won the poll, so... Die, 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 die it is. Embrace the hereafter! Oh boy, okay. Actually gonna fight her. Good luck, Sloke. My money might be on her. Let's see. Ooh, Bone Lance. That's really nasty, actually. Let's go for that. Doesn't come up very often, this one, but yeah, 5 to 6 damage, pierce. Oof, one-shotted. Yeah, Bone Lance is no joke. Although I didn't kill her with the actual sword, so... Okay, no, it's we in the event we get her with the sword, but I was thinking then for a second, ooh, does it matter that I didn't actually get her with the sword? Apparently it doesn't. As it sweeps through Cobblin, the blade of the ghost hunter proves its legend true. Her flesh remains whole, while a black shadow courses from her body, torn forcefully loose. Without even a whisper, the shadow dissipates. Cobblin? Sloke. It's you, isn't it, Cobblin? If it's not, then you'd better just say so right now. Wouldn't the ghost just claim to be me anyway? I mean, didn't it? You don't have to be so reassuring, love. I'm sorry, I remember all of it. No, I'm sorry. I can't imagine how it must have felt. A strange silence engulfs them. Like a wind, it propels them out of this dead place into the dawn. Later... Sloke. Sloke, I have to wonder. Do you really have to? Did you know that the sword would work? I mean, that it wouldn't kill me? I was used to being alone once. Sometimes I've even felt destined for it, but in that moment, I knew. I'm supposed to be with you, so I just knew. Sorry, wish I had better words. Sloke. Don't give up hope. You may still end up alone. Right. Grimblade. Oh, we get to keep it, do we? These toothed and heavy broad blades survive from a mostly forgotten age. The magic that went into them still lingers, dark and hungry. Artifact. Heal on kill, but no sword block bonus. Passive +5. Melee accuracy. Interesting. Well, it's not much good on Sloke, really, so... Lachlan already has a great sword. Would it be any better than the Sure Break for Thisty? Would be a small improvement. It doesn't have the knockback, but... More stun damage. It doesn't have the fire damage, obviously, as well, but... Just an extra point of regular damage. Plus it heals you when you hit someone with it. Could replace Coblin's knife, yeah. It just wouldn't get a lot of use, really, because she pretty much exclusively uses the bow, so... It would be more thematic, really, to give it to Sloke, but he's really not going to get a lot of use out of it, you know? There are gameplay reasons and there are story reasons. I know, yeah. That's kind of how I feel about it, you know? You can't dual wield Pudorov. You can't dual wield in this game, so it'll basically just be in his secondary slot, doing nothing. So, but yeah, I'm gonna do it because story reasons, I guess. Even though it's a really nice sword. Thisty would have been the best choice for that, I think, honestly, but never mind. So Cobblin she's got +10 retirement age. She's got +20 retirement age in total now. She's going to be an old lady. Still adventuring. Okay, what do we want? Thornfang. Once per turn, Cobblin is refunded an action point after a melee kill. Rogue. Every time Cobblin kills an enemy, she enters Grey Plane for free, becoming hidden. Sharpshooter, she deals +1 damage and has +1 range with ranged attacks. Bows no longer have a minimum range. Yeah, absolutely. Don't even have to think about that. Right, I tell you what. You guys can go do the recruiting thing. The other two can go and scout. Yeah, you guys, go scout. A new recruit! Let's randomize a bunch of times. Try and settle for someone whose name we can pronounce. Athen. Poetical greed. We've already got a greed wagon though. Cowardly peacemaker. Freyland. He's got a moustache which endears him to me already. Or we could pick a legacy character, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Alright, yeah, let's go for that. It's a cowardly peacemaker. Tintin. You could make a character that looks like Tintin in this quite easily, actually. Similar art style, doesn't it, actually, now you mention it. I'd like a party member that looks like Captain Haddock, actually. That'd be funny. It's quite a quiff he's got going on there, isn't it? Bro got that 80s look. Yeah, he kind of does. You're adventurous, right? So you've seen things. Yes, maybe. You'll have to be more specific. Have you ever met people who are a second soul? Sometimes it comes through for a moment, reflected in the angle of some light. And then they say things they don't remember, or suddenly have skills they never learned. Asking for a friend. Right. Huh. It's weird is all, and I thought that maybe if I could join you, I could get to the bottom of whatever it is. For my friend. Sure. You sound like fun. It'll be fun. So, will we train Freyland as a warrior, a hunter, or a mystic? Do you know what? I'm going to be honest with you, Winslands. I am low-key getting irritated with people constantly just randomly comparing the party members to cartoon characters. I don't know why it irritates me, but it just does. Another mystic wouldn't be a terrible idea. Another hunter wouldn't be a terrible idea. I kind of want to go hunter because he sort of reminds me of what's his face in Robin Hood Men in Tights. Let's go with another hunter. I like that expression. Right, we've got to train the bugger now, so yeah, you guys do that. You guys have just finished scouting. Triss Woods has been revealed. Who the bloody hell is Triss, and why are there so many places named after them? This better come up at some point. If you can make him wear all green. I actually can. Well, not right now. Once he joins the party, I can. Okay. Strength 5, +1 from infested tiles. You know what? You guys can patrol. Oh, no, you need at least 3 heroes to patrol, don't you? Alright, I guess you guys can just wait, I suppose, till we sort this out. Ambushed. Oh, bugger. Okay. The fact that she could smell their cook fire a good ways off has Copleen unsettled. Sometimes, among the roots of these ancient trees, shadows and hollows look like false caves, but now how many weren't false? Love, I know that look. Deepists. If we're swift, we can rush by them, plus temporary damage. Got to be patient to escape effectively, temporary health. I'll set fires. Chaos can be an ally. Blazes, and... count as you go. Most kills wins. Double stunt percentage. I'm going to go with temporary health. Since there's only 2 of yous. They take positions, ready their equipment, and prepare to move just as their enemy rattles through the trees. Fight or flight, the way to safety is under familiar boughs. To the gentle singing creek and past it. Okay, so yeah, this can happen if you linger too long in infested tiles. Hornchild and Woken Slinger. Okay, that's we can deal with that. That's fine. We still got the sword out, actually. Swap weapon. There you go. Interviews with the fern. Why not? Wild grasp. Oh, nice. One-shotted with a fern. If you could hit a bit more often with that bow, Goblin, that would be just fantastic. Could have you swap weapon and then smack this guy with it, I suppose. Oh, nice. Fair play. And he was healed. Not that he took any damage, but... There we go. That's more like it. Victory! I was a little bit worried about that, but apparently I needn't have been. Camp could go here. Fire doesn't need to be big, does it? Don't worry, love. Just scout me some rocks. Warn me of spiders. Night smears the hills in blue above the site of the battle. How many times has it been like this? How many times will it be so again? Hey, Goblin. The wind is dead. The moon is new. I've had my eye on the bluebird star since I was a kid. People were cursed to covet all they could oh, sorry, wrong person talking. People were cursed to covet all they could see, even the stars on high and hallowed. But our coveting doesn't end at the horizon, even the invisible. All nightly things have a place, and some seek light or shed it, and others wear the dew and the dark. I'll love you all my life. Day will come, and dreadful work be needed, ever as it was the day gone by. Legacy points +1. Hurrah! Right. And we actually got rid of the infestation doing that, looks like. That's kind of neat. Does that mean this is now strength 4? It is. Ah, cool. Probably take it with just those two now if we wanted to. Freyland is now a greenhorn hunter. Lovely. Alright. Thornfang. Ember arrows. Jump jaw. Could go with Thornfang. Do you know what? I'm tempted to try and sort of have a go at doing a melee hunter, because I've never really bothered with that, but I think it's a viable build. I've definitely seen melee related skills come up for hunters before. Yeah, to be honest, she's been kind of a downer the entire campaign, actually. She's always been a downer. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to go with Thornfang. Once per turn, Freyland is refunded an action point after a melee kill. Yeah, let's give it a try. Let's try this whole melee melee hunter thing. Speaking of which, so he's got a skinning knife as his secondary weapon, which is not fantastic, but maybe we can upgrade that to something later on. So he's a 24-year-old hunter. And let's see, gather. Can I not gather everybody there? Tell you what, travel group, that's the way to do it. Arrived at Trustwoods and then attack. And we should probably sub one of you out for Freyland so he gets some experience. So, excuse me. Let's sub out Coblin for Freyland, I think. Unless, oh, actually we can just use all of you. That's fine then. This only came out last year. Well, it was in early access for a long time. But I think it actually officially released from early access last year, yeah. Anyway, you must have things on your mind, huh? You're usually badgering me about something. I don't badger, I advise. No, if you must know, I'm just remembering a belt buckle I saw in the market before we left. I hope it's still there. Shh. Stop mumbling for a second, you hear that? Hushed voices and careful footfalls approach down the overgrown path. To Lockla's ears, even these muffled noises are perfectly loud. Come forward, strangers. If you're friendly, come forward slowly. Silence, perhaps a minute of it, is all the answer that emerges from a thick wall of brush. Then... Celt, you dolt! They're not fooled by this. We could always offer money. Yes, mistress. Should I offer myself? Introduce us! CZQU. Thank you for... Thank you for the Prime sub. You win the most unpronounceable username award for this week. But welcome. Thanks for the Prime sub. Much appreciated. We can hear your... Ho there! You look like experienced... whatever you are. Bandits? Rogues? Not hounding for captives, I hope. Come on out of there. You're caught anyway. Well. Don't move it, you fool. Why do I let you talk to people? Sorry, mistress. Here, take my arm. A pair of travellers clamber free of the bracken. Their clothing fine, but a tad filthy. Hello, strangers. I'm Celt, servant and apprentice to this prestigious and lovely woman who... Well, perhaps we shouldn't use your real name. That's Talith Goldcraft. Huh? Oops. She knows your name. And why wouldn't she? Talith the Dream Chanter, poet and peerless singer. Impossible to turn away an ear when she's plucking strings, spinning yarns, deploying her famous vowels. Well, you don't seem like a threat. Come sit by the fire. We're not in any kind of bad business. By the fire sounds grand. This do. Mistress. The small camp settles a little awkwardly. Introductions go round. Shortly thereafter, Cobbling can't help herself. She bends Talith's ear. Maybe this will sound stupid to you, but you really gave me courage to breathe life into my dreams. No, but... I was there when you sang Star Sailors in Sandy Still. Flawless. Rumour was you intoned all of the Old Wayne saga in a day and a night, and no one dared to chew a morsel. Yes, I remember those days. I try not to miss them. No, mistress, you don't need to say it. I do, though. Just that nothing lasts forever. Bad fever took my lofty registers from me. My volume. Performance is such a physical thing. Most forget that. I'm weak nowadays. I lean on him, my student, Celt there. Mistress. I would love to show you that gift to you again, but it's gone now. Only the memory remains. Why not try a small song? Even if it's quiet, even if it's just a shadow of you, we'd like it. Choose 71%. Well, I could try. It's been a few years now, or we could see what the apprentice has learned. The expression on his face. Alright, let's do this. I could try. It's been a few years now. Talith Goldcraft, the Dream Chanter, pulls her instrument from its case. A hum collects in her throat and ebbs, and rises again, spilling between pitches and stops. Don't strain yourself, mistress. It's a good night, I think. I may have a few verses in me. First, she moves her fingers over the strings of the mandolute. Mandolute, huh? Great rings of sound, chords and twining threads. The melody hangs and wobbles and winds around the ear. It curls in the heart like an old dog returning. My father wrote this for me. It was my first song. Next, she begins to sing. I sit inside the wind, the moon looks down on me. The places that I've been all linger distantly. I'm here for you whenever you need me. I'm here to see that someday you don't. You'll find me in a tree if a tree that is there to find. Stand taller on your knees, a tree will treat you kind. Though I'm here for you when you don't want me, I'm here for you in case someday you do. Her voice is sheer as gauze. It yields to the slight sigh of a breeze, but it persists, trembling and strong. It's beautiful. Suddenly, an unpleasant scrick closes her mouth. She swallows, appears to be fighting a cough. Unshed tears are star-bright in the firelight. Are you... mistress? But she shakes her head. Her fingers repair the halted tune. Now I live in smoke, the clouds and cliffs my bed. The weird and rippling water bends around your head. Night comes along like a stray with a song. Asks me to travel on, but I'll wait till you're sleeping. That was my father's lullaby. It's not written down, is it? My life, I know, has been blessed. The night before the fight at Prickleblind passes quietly. Yeah. And they gain or lose a card there, I'm not sure. Courage. All heroes plus 2 damage / potency for 3 turns. Nice. It's more bloody deepists. Alright. Lockler, go and smack someone with your big ass sword, dude. Next turn, when you can actually reach them. Oh my goodness, okay, there's quite a few of them. Right. Shoot. The Horn Child. 11 damage, bloody hell. Fair enough. You can swap to your wand. You interfuse with a tree, that'll do. Splinter Blast. Oh, nice. Alright, and Freyland. So if you swap to your knife. Although, to be honest, I suppose you might as well just... Well, no, actually, let's have you go this way. And then Silk Step. There we go. This, yeah, you go that way. Wow, really? The slinger does knockback? I'm surprised. But okay. Shield shear. No, I don't need to on this guy. Just whack him. Do a bucket of damage. There we go. Nice. Lockler, you can chop this guy up. Nice. Goblin, you can shoot the slinger. And where's Freyland? Let's have him contribute, shall we? You get flanking damage from there? Oh, nice, dude! Oh, nice. A new greatsword. I'm thinking of just giving it to Freyland, actually. It does spark conversation. A great blade made of ice that can't be marred. It stood point down in the earth beneath a summer sun and has not yet melted. Perhaps, as is whispered, it was forged from a comet. Stunt effect. A glacier erupts beneath a random enemy within 5 tiles, stunning them. Yeah, why not? Rogue, a hunter with a great sword. Sure. Icebreaker, we'll call it. Yeah, that seems appropriate. Okay, Horn Child is now stronger. Successful attacks hobble the target. It's annoying, but oh well. Okay, let's investigate this place with everybody. Yeah, the Muthagi have fantastic names for all their weird contraptions. They're the guys I fought primarily in the campaign I did before this one. They were quite amusing, actually. The butler and the wardrobe and whatnot. And the sommelier. They have one of the enemies they have for them is just called the wardrobe. And it is effectively just a big sort of wardrobe thing made out of wooden bones, and it produces more enemies come out of it, like they come out of the doors over the course of a battle until you kill it. Quite a cool enemy type, honestly. Let's just let this tick down. What do we get? Show me the goods. Heartwards 1 and Hides 1, and a Talisman of Cunning. An ancient charm to hang around your waist, +5 melee accuracy and ranged accuracy. Well, I tell you what, I think that's perfect for Freyland, if you ask me. Lovely. Right, ladies and gents, I think it's time for me to call an end to the stream. It is 8 minutes, if I'm reading that correct. Yeah, 8 minutes past 8. So, ladies and gents, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had fun. Oh my god, Cat, what have you... I've just noticed he's... I don't think he's... I thought perhaps for a minute there something had scratched his ear, but... No, I think he's just got a splatter of something weird on it, and the fur's got all matted. Ugh. What have you been doing, Colin? Anyway... for a second there, I thought he'd been injured, but no, he's just... he's just got something on his ear, idiot. Right. Ladies and gents, thanks very much for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow evening around the same time. Oh, it's an opportunity thing here for lock. I'll have to remember to do that next time. Let's drop a save. I'll be back tomorrow with some randomly generated Morrowind. And yeah, and then hopefully on Tuesday, doing some what's it called? Sea of Thieves. That was the one with Alf. Hopefully. And yeah, and then I'll be back again next weekend with more of this on next Saturday. Is the plan? I might do another Microsoft Flight Simulator stream during the week if I can find the time, because I really enjoyed the one we did yesterday. Actually, I had a lot of fun with that. But that's not a sure thing. That's just a kind of if I can fit it in kind of thing. Really. 6 p.m. 5 p.m. UK time. It'd be 4 p.m. UTC, I guess. But 5 p.m. UK time is the usual start time anyway. Anyway, thanks very much for tuning in, everybody. I'm going to go get something to eat and find something for Colin to eat as well, actually, because I think he might be hungry. Yeah. Alright, cheers, folks. Thanks very much. And I'll see you then. Toodaloo. Oh, if you've been watching on YouTube, by the way, I haven't forgotten about you. Well, maybe I did for a second there, but I haven't forgotten about you. I'll read your comments and whatnot. And I'll see you guys in the next one as well. Toodaloo.